Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing Christian McCaffrey and what I think to be an MVP season for a running back halfway into this NFL season for the first time since Adrian Peterson. If you enjoy the content, remember to please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It really makes me know you guys enjoy these videos. And if you want to see more of these videos in the future, it's really appreciated. If there's anybody in the sports world currently right now that is hot that you want me to talk about, my next video will be about Jude Bellingham and his amazing start at his career in Real Madrid. I would love to talk about them. You can pretty much mention anybody. I'll do a little research into them, and maybe I'll make a video about them. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. And yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into this video. So last year at the trade deadline, Christian McCaffrey was traded to the Carolina Panthers. And at first, I saw this deal as, wow, Christian McCaffrey's really good. The 49ers look solid so far this year. I mean, they were below 500, but also, they'd suffered a lot of injuries. And so I saw this as a great opportunity for them to improve. McCaffrey kind of fallen off since his, amazing first couple seasons. And I didn't see him as good because he struggled with injuries. And then McCaffrey, he played all 17 games that he could that year. He looked fantastic on the 49ers. With only a half a season to play, he racked up about 1,000 total yards, a bunch of touchdowns. The 49ers went to the NFC Championship, and then Brock Purdy couldn't throw in the NFC Championship because of injuries, but that's whatever. The 49ers went on this incredible run streak of wins in the regular season. Until recently, they've lost a couple in a row, but they're still going to be fine. They're still one of the best teams in the league. And McCaffrey himself has been one of the big reasons for that. And, he's not just been good. He's not just been great. He's been amazing. And I don't want to throw this word around too much. He's been historical, I think. Last running back to win MVP, the last non-quarterback to win MVP, was Adrian Peterson. Last time Peterson won it, that was in 2012. He never won it again in his career, and ever since then, for more than a decade, it's been a quarterback year after year after year after year. And I don't think that's just. I don't think a quarterback has been the best player in the league every year. And there's definitely been years, you could say Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Those guys have definitely been the better quarterbacks a lot of years. And I think you could argue most years you could give it to a quarterback. But it's not a quarterback's award. It's been a quarterback award, and it's been to a quarterback most years that's been an award. But it's not exclusively a quarterback's award. And I think this is the year where I think a running back, a non-quarterback, wins it for the first time in over a decade. And I think that's Christian McCaffrey. I think it's the second most likely position to ever win MVP, because the last couple guys to do it, Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson, those guys had to have historical seasons to basically either win it unanimously or barely beat out some of the other top guys. And McCaffrey's having one of those seasons to me. I think it's just been a down year for quarterbacks. I mean, that's much my personal opinion. Statistically, it's not been the most glamorous year for a quarterback. I mean, Tua Tagovailoa has obviously looked good, but we kind of know when he's played teams that are above 500, they're 0-3 this year. I don't really know if that means he's MVP caliber, and I think it might mean, he kind of has, he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and that's why he is who he is. He's still a great quarterback, and I don't want to downplay him, but that's my opinion. And I want to say Christian McCaffrey has just been incredible. Diving into the stats, he has 2,000 yards, not 2,000 yards, well, he's on pace for 2,000 yards and about 26 touchdowns, which is incredible. He already has 13 touchdowns and around 1,000 yards midway into the season, and that's just insane. On pace for 2,000 yards, 26 touchdowns is just incredible, and I don't think anyone else is going to beat that out. He's elevated this 49ers offense, and it's not like he's the only guy they have that they can go to. They have Deebo Samuel, they have George Kittle, they have Brandon Ayuk, they have Elijah Mitchell, they have all these other pieces that they can go to, but McCaffrey is still doing what he can do. He's behind an amazing offensive line, which definitely helps, but no player has ever won MVP without help, Take last year, Patrick Mahomes didn't win MVP just because he didn't have help. He had Travis Kelce. He had guys who elevated their game when it mattered most. He got those guys, they drafted well, and that paid off. Now, McCaffrey's not my only mention for non-quarterback for MVP. In fact, I don't think the top two are quarterbacks, pardon me. I think the second guy who should be in the MVP conversation is Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, he has 1,000 yards in midseason. He's on pace to get 2,000 yards. He's on pace to break Cooper Kupp's receiving record. He's going insane this year. And I think he and McCaffrey are the two best players in the NFL. And you could make an argument then at 3-4, you could probably say Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. But you could also make a very convincing argument that Myles Garrett has led the best defense in the league. And without him, what does that defense look like? Still probably very good. But are they as good as they are? Maybe they don't look that good. And I think he's a game wrecker and a game changer on defense. And that's winning them games. That defense is winning them games. And that defense is historically good. And so truly, this is the year where a player that is not a quarterback can win MVP. It's not going to happen, again, anytime soon, and mid-season, that could totally change. Lamar Jackson could, get injured again, and I don't want him to. I love Lamar. Love you, Lamar. But also, he could go insane. Patrick Mahomes could not throw an interception for the rest of the year, and could have back-to-back games with 5 touchdowns. You don't really know. And I think what's just incredible about Christian McCaffrey is that McCaffrey is the most important player on this offense, and he's not a quarterback. He has all these other pieces around him. He's just incredible. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy once again. If you enjoyed the content, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Peace.